And it's funny, right? Because Frieren's the best mage around. Yeah, there's no denying that. Mm-hmm. But she's not licensed by OSHA. So she cannot go to the Northern Lands, apparently.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Vontae the First, the day portion of Mugen Eclipse.
And it's me, Mr. Twitchy, the night portion of Mugen Eclipse. We are back with episode 11 of Frieren Season 1 today.
Yes, sir. Man.
What do we say?
So no Frieren.
So no Frieren.
Frieren the Slayer. Flame the Goat. Both of them are goats.
Mm-hmm.
Aura. You have no aura. You're done.
Goodbye.
GG's. Goodbye. That was one of the cold. That's one of the coldest anime victories or defeat of a character.
Fatality.
I've ever seen. Like, wow. The scales of aura have tipped over.
Mm-hmm.
Frieren's just her. She literally used what they say, like a tenth of her mana. Like, she pretty much
something like
that's what she's using.
Yes.
Something like that. Yeah.
Frieren is built different.
For all these years.
And the demons learned that out the hard way, because even her two proteges, oh my god, they wiped out Aura's proteges. And I don't know what they were really thinking. Like, they took out the Demon King. And yes, Himmel is him, and he played a large role in that. But just to say that, like, oh, Frieren, she was just a background character. Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that?
She was literally her.
Because we know that's not the case, and now they know in their death that that is also not the case. But yes, so we have defeated the demons that were outside of this village that was being protected by a barrier, one of Flam's spells from way back when, that was passed down in a grimoire for the Graf family, something like that.
Mm-hmm.
And now we are to going into the Northern Lands. So it's time to get into the next portion of our journey. Is there anything else you want to add before we get started?
Nope. I'm just excited to get into more of this, man. Great year of anime. Frieren just came in like, yo, we're here. For a long time. So we got a lot of more episodes to go.
Oh my.
So I'm excited.
Okay, guys. With that being said, let's waste no more time and get into the newest episode of Frieren Season 1, Episode 11, right about now.
Now, whatever you do, don't push this button.
I am Groot.
Uh-huh.
I am Groot.
That's right.
I am Groot.
No! No, that's the button that will kill everyone!
Crunch. Crunch. Those are your bones. Crunch. Yeah, just imagine how many people she freed from Aura's grasp.
A whole goddamn army's worth. Like, that shit is ridiculous. You got different sets of armor and stuff.
It's a beautiful cold open.
That felt very Vinland-esque.
Yes.
Vinland Saga-esque. Like, with the armor, the praying, it just reminded me of Farmland and all that.
Which is also in the running for Anime of the Year, Best Opening, Best Character, what else?
Oh, look, I've been loving the Frieren love I've been seeing. Like, people are becoming cultured on Frieren.
And thank you guys so much for the love you've shown on our episodes. Like, we have a few above, like, 1.5, like, thank you.
The last one had the most views we ever had on the episode of an anime.
On the channel. What?
Everything else is like, when it comes to music, like OPs, EDs, like, yeah, but episode, that is crazy. And who is old girl right there, man?
You'll
I
see.
thought it was Aura at first, but like, nah, she don't got the ears.
That's
an elf. That is an elf. Don't tell me that's your sister.
That is an elf.
Shit. So,
well,
like
remember, her village got wiped out.
I know. That's what I was gonna say. Like, what is it, like somebody that survived? That type of thing. Which, if that ends up becoming like a rival and there's some kind of grudge, there's that history there.
She even seems more warm in these interactions.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Sons.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I was about to say, is he going to end up finding him his body. Look at that shot.
The amount of pain that accompanied that shot.
The metal and the AOT. It reminded me of that room. I don't know why. Now that it reminded me, like, seeing the past, the future, and all that. Imagine Frieren, like, and Aaron.
Oh my god.
How would that interaction go?
That's a good point.
I swear, those little flashbacks really feel like it's like from a scene that happened in an anime, like in the anime of that prequel. Like, I feel like I've seen it before. Like, I watched the episode, how they did it. That was kind of cool.
Machikayo! How do you just walk? Bruh. They pass out? Kind of.
Wow.
They're just carrying his limp body. Don't say that to her. She'll be here for the next 200 years.
Right.
He's floating.
He's floating. Damn.
That is a burger. Back-to-back burger episodes.
Ooh.
Oh. Thank you. My ears, thank you.
See, that dude does make me think that Hater is a healer, seeing that dude heal.
Is this Malay?
Mm-hmm. Oh, hold on.
Copyright for Frieren has been kicking our ass, so likely you won't be able to hear this, but it is beautiful.
GG's. Huh.
Shinzo Sasageo. I need that on the playlist yesterday.
Oh, we're gonna get introduced to somebody else in the gang, huh? Basically.
Here comes the bureaucracy. That is crazy. But she's saying that, like, she can't keep up with the organizations. It's like there's a new organization every 100 years that certifies magicians. She can't be bothered.
That's actually wild. Like, you really can't be bothered with that. Like, yo. Okay, we're not too far.
That's our next destination.
Well, Frieren's going to forget now. I feel like the only real big L that Frieren can get is like if she lost her memory. I just thought about that.
Oh, yeah.
Wouldn't that be an interesting dynamic or an interesting thing to happen in the plot? That'd be wild. Losing all your memories from everything.
I mean, if she could never get them back, that would be almost the worst fate.
That would be. Because that's literally her thing. That's what keeps her whole in the present day. Is like just all the memories she had.
Her memories of Himmel keep her human. Or she could just take an L to Mother Nature. Or that. Ora, ora! Jumbo Berry Special. He's a Macy's balloon.
For real.
Shout out to Luffy. He's finally getting one this year.
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm.
Kahigam. Moke, moke!
Monkey, monkey. Okay. Oh, wow.
Yes!
Oh. Interesting. Interesting. Okay.
No, we're not staying there.
I'm trying to think. We seen him in the intro, huh? Yeah, I think we did.
We do.
There's a pervert inside.
Whose VA is this? Is this Dio? Yes, it is. It's Zeke.
Is it?
My boy Zeke. Yes, it is.
That's interesting if it is. Like, bro finally decided to pick a role that ain't crazy, evil, or something. It is him. Oh, yeah, it is. It is. I can't get away from this VA, man.
Everywhere.
I hear him every year. Everything. Craft a monk. The Slayer. No, you don't gotta say that to him. Okay, I guess elves obviously as a whole didn't go extinct. It was just like her people in that area.
But they did also say that they don't really have reproductive instincts, so they're quietly going extinct.
Oh, okay. This man.
Jumbo Betty special.
Asian.
I love how he's got a turtleneck on in the situation.
Bruh.
No,
Freak out.
please. That is a natural response. Don't go back to bed. You. Body heat. I think I have an idea for the thumbnail.
This VA, bro. Bro, like I said, this VA is fucking with my head, bro. It's like, when I keep hearing him, I think he about to be a snake.
Oi!
Every time I hear his voice, he always playing a villain, bro.
How long's a while?
I've said this before, but I like the fact that Fern has like a same kind of demeanor as Frieren. I feel like that dynamic always works.
It's like compounding of a joke. You know how like you have the rule of 3 to where the third time you say the joke, it's the funniest?
Because sometimes I get tired of seeing like the mentor, student, and like all the apprentices, they all have like a different kind of personality. I think it's cool. Look at this. It's cool when like the teacher and the student can have like a similar type of
synergy,
demeanor, or personality. Yeah, it just works. Because realistically, a student would be very much like their teacher.
Oh, that was a cool little detail.
What is that brown rabbit doing?
So they're eventually, I'm not going to say converting, but they're acclimating to the praying before the meal. That's a nice little touch. Why's that thing got human hands?
Damn. That time skip, though. Yeah, it makes sense. He was, my boy Stark was training, so yeah, time skip. I don't want to sound like a broken record, but bro is really fucking with my head right now. Like, I really think he's about to do some heinous shit, right? He said, "You're young."
Yeah.
Interesting.
How old is he?
For real, how old are you? Because she's over 1,000. For real, how old are you?
How old are you?
Like 1,800, something like that. That's Frieren.
Now that's fucking with me.
I was about to say, she ain't sounding like that.
Please no.
Shit, she might. I don't know. Who knows?
That's some Undead Unluck kind of statue angel.
Right.
Okay,
and this is also cool that Frieren she has somebody that's older than her at this point, because she's older than everybody. She predates everybody at this point. So, it's cool to see.
Well, she said it's been, about 100 years since the last time she saw an elf? The parallels.
Parallels, yep.
Hater was great.
That's interesting. That's an interesting thought.
Oh, he wasn't supposed to know that.
But if you tell us to the wrong person, they'll be. Oh, people should praise me? Okay.
That's so cool. I'm a corrupt priest.
I'm just thinking in my head, if I had no subtitles and I was just hearing him talk, I would swear he'd be saying some crazy shit, like threatening her and stuff. I'm not gonna shut up about that either.
We'll let you have this one.
This never happened. This is actually fucking with me. He literally plays every fucking bad.
I'll see you in a few centuries.
That's well, you ain't seeing them again. Y'all wouldn't see him again if that was really it.
What a fantastic episode.
I wonder if we're ever going to, like, meet a person in this series that's, like, more on the science side versus, like, magic.
Could you elaborate on that? What do you mean?
That? Like, will they actually have, like science stuff instead of, like, magic? Like, is that a thing in this world? Or is it pretty much just magic-based world? Maybe if we go, I doubt we'll go into the future, but maybe.
I mean, at the very least, they have chemistry because we saw in episode 1 with the fireworks. Because the fireworks, they were able to craft them in such a way that they not only made an image, but they were also in a certain color.
And technically, the magic itself does have science in it, especially what we've seen Frieren do. So technically, I guess the magic is the science, which in real life too, that's how people looked at science. They looked at it as magic. So
that's true.
I guess it doesn't really matter. That was good. Good aftermath from the arc that we just left from. The intensity from that, and then we get this here. I like that.
You mentioned it earlier, but I really enjoyed the fact with Craft that we get to meet someone older than Frieren. That is not an interaction she often, if ever, has. Nope. And the only people that she's...
everybody.
Well, except for maybe the demons. So if the Demon King was maybe older than her, which I assume so because Flamme was talking about her even initially, but she has to cherish these moments. That was one thing that was brought up in AOT, ironically, is that you have to cherish these small little moments in life. And this one interaction with this other elf that is in fact older than you, and also makes you think of a conversation that you had with one of your friends, and makes you think about how you're living the rest of your life after they're gone to heaven. And it makes you think about we probably should go to Oriore in order to have a conversation with some people, because I got some things on my chest I need to get off. So just the way that it's woven in terms of introducing this character and what doors that opens for Frieren and her characteristics, it's masterful.
Craft the Monk. We definitely going to see you again, my boy. You talking about centuries? Now we're going to see you again. We got to. Come on, man.
About 4 episodes.
We're going to run into him again. Come on. We got to, my guy. We have to. This series always makes me think of new things every episode based off of the conversations that people have. Like the whole thing about, like, well, if you don't worship a goddess or a god, then, like, what, do people worship you then at that point? Because if you don't worship nobody, then... You know,
who's going to praise you?
Follows you. Something that I never thought about. I mean, obviously, I don't have no God complex or nothing to think in that nature. But like, this something I don't think I've seen. But like that conversation, if he said that to like somebody that wasn't like Frieren, somebody else arrogant or like just has some bad personality, oh yeah, they'll take that all the way and become the opposite to what you would think. But to them, a god.
Practically. I do have one point that I want to circle back to from earlier in the episode, and that is the bureaucratic nature of this world. We get another showcase of it in terms of the licensing. You literally cannot go to the Northern Lands unless you have a first-class mage with you. And it's funny, right? Because Frieren's the best mage around. Yeah, there's no denying that. But she's not licensed by OSHA. So she cannot go to the Northern Lands, apparently. So that's going to be the next kind of hurdle that we're going to have to overcome in terms of Fern is only a 3rd grade mage, and Frieren, she's not even classified as any mage. She got registered back in the 1200s or something, but come on. Like, it's an expired certification. Come on.
It's literally like real life. So many situations like that, like in real life. Like a driver's license to some degrees. Like, I get it, but like, come on, man.
I know how to drive. I've been driving for 50 years.
Yeah, there's certain things like, come on, man. Like, I know how to do these things. I get it, but
Yeah.
it's one of those. So granddaughter Fern gotta get her class up maybe if Frieren doesn't care enough to get the certificate. So
okay.
well, she can do it.
Yeah.
Damn, it's always some little shit, some little frustrating. I'm like, come on, bro. Like, it's Frieren, guys. Stop playing with her. It's her.
Her name is
Come on
not
now.
known in history, Vontae.
Hey. Demon Lord. That's all I gotta say. Get him out of here.
Just pull the demon card each time you have trouble. I defeated the demon lord. Okay, you win. You win.
Yeah, you got anything else to say before we head out?
I do not. That was the final point.
All right, you guys know the drill, man. Pull up every week. We got that Frieren, Undead Unluck, Scott Pilgrim, Invincible, a whole bunch of stuff. So stay tuned with that. And once again, thank you guys for pulling up for all the Frieren reactions you guys been showing up. It's a goated series. It deserves all the eyes that it can get, you know. So thank you guys once again. And I hope you guys all have a good one. So please stay safe, stay healthy, stay clean. See you guys all in the next video. And
Peace.
peace.